Okay, good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay, I gotta get on the right page. Don't forget to subscribe and like this page because we are doing movie reviews. This is the place to find out my opinion about these movies and figure out what collection I have. Now, I like hard media, so I've got these things on DVD, Blu ray, or 4K. And I've also digitized them to my Plex server. So I do like to do all that. And I can't see a thing, so we're still having glasses problem. So our movie today is going to be... Wait a minute. Should I tell you? Oh, it's a Kurt Russell movie, Captain Ron. So here we go again. We're going to do a crazy movie, funny comedy, down-to-earth comedy about a boat and a family and a captain, a crazy captain. Now, you hear on the internet all kinds of places, especially on the sailing channels, where they talk about Captain Ron and his boat getting all off the dock and all that fun stuff. Well, here we go. We're going to talk about that. Okay, so we got Captain Ron. He's in what looks to be a 1956 schooner, 60-foot yacht, once owned by his, Clark Gable estate. Okay, Martin Harvey is the guy that inherits the boat. He used to be, when he starts, he's in Chicago or New York, something like that, where they got skyscrapers. You got to go upstairs and work and do all the daily grind. Nobody wants to be there. Everybody's upset from being there, and my microphone's playing games with me. I don't like it. I don't like where it's at, but it's better than being on the floor, I guess. I don't have to trip over it every day. I'm trying to get up and go to work at 4 a.m. Anyway, so this video will be out tomorrow just for you looking at it. So Captain Ron is the second choice captain because the boat broker was going to send out a good captain. They decided not to send out an expensive captain. They got a local guy, which is Captain Ron, which Kurt Russell is playing. Martin Harvey and middle-aged office worker in Chicago. Sorry, I have it wrote down. He's got a 16-year-old daughter, 11-year-old son, and his wife on board with Captain Ron. So the five of them go on an adventure trying to get this boat back to Chicago so they can sell it. And they basically travel across the world in this boat, having all kinds of problems with pirates of the Caribbean and all that fun stuff. This is probably where the Pirates of the Caribbean initiated. My lighting's not so well in this video, but, I didn't want to dig out all the studio lights because there's really no room here to put them up. So you're just going to have to deal with the low lighting in the studio or bedroom area till I can get outside and do a bunch of movies during the daylight hours. Bunch of movie reviews. Anyway, so they start off, Captain Ron puts his car, his stolen friend's car in the ocean. And as he's pulling away, it's bubbling where the car fell in. Then the first order of business is to go to sleep. Well, Martin Harvey gets put in driving the boat, and he doesn't get woke up until after they're in the harbor, trying to run over big, expensive $1 million boats with this little free boat. And Captain Ron refers to Mr. Harvey as boss all the way through the movie. Captain Ron pulls into islands, it gets lost, they go through storms. It's a great adventure. They got pirates, and then they've got rebels. They end up in Cuba. It's just a hilarious movie. Now, Captain Ron did come out in 1992. But it's still a funny, good movie. I mean, it's old. Even though it's old, there was really no special effects in this. This was kind of just filmed on the fly and done. So they renovate the boat on the way back. It gets taken by pirates once. The motor gets burned up, but it's a sailboat. Who needs a motor? Here we go again. Dry throat syndrome. So anyway, we're going to have a little fun with this, I think. So, Martin Short is Mr. Harvey. Mary Kay Pierce. Yeah, they got all kinds of names on this thing. All the actors' names and who they are and links to them will be on the blog. GeorgeLawfrey.com. That one up there. Anyway, so we're just going to have a little. They have a lot of fun. They go all over the place. They sail the ocean, stop at a bunch of islands, party a little bit. They've got a daughter that gets engaged before they leave, and she gets engaged 2 or 3 times during the trip. She's trying to figure out who she is, that type of stuff. Then it's all kinds of interesting. I need to set me up a studio feedback speaker so I can hear myself talk without having to have headphones. I think that's the worst thing in the world, to have to do this with headphones on. Then they go on one of the islands. They have rebels or pirates or whatever you want to call them, armed gunmen in the woods. And Martin goes on a hike by himself and finds them, and then they have to transport them to a different island so they can have some fun and party and whatever else they're doing. Revolutionaries. So they got a bunch of those on the boat. It's floating around in a storm. They're trying to figure out where to go and all that. It's a really funny movie. It's a good comedy. It's got a love story because Martin reconnects with his wife, and it really is a good movie. It's and the ending is the best part. I should put the clip in here right about now for the ending. If you're not on YouTube, you'll probably see it. If this version came from YouTube, you probably won't see it. But the ending's real good because she's downstairs cleaning the boat, and they say we can sell it or not, and then they turn the boat around and go back out, and they imitate Captain Ron and say, if we get lost, we can always pull in and ask directions. So it's a good fun thing. The youngest 11-year-old gets to be swab, then he gets promoted to mate, and it's a good fun movie. I recommend you go watch this sucker. Find it. It's probably going to be hard to find, but you'll find it. I'm pretty sure it's on all the digital video sites, and you'll be able to get to it no problems. So they spent $24 million on this thing, and looks like they didn't make more than about $25 million at the box office. So I guess they lost money on this one. But still, it's really a good movie. They shined up and made the old boat look pretty. Touchtone Pictures did this. They were selling through the Caribbean, so it's all fun. Captain Ron shows up, disappears at the end of the movie just as fast as he appeared. Yeah, I definitely call this a good movie. I'd say you definitely have to go ahead and watch this movie. The family gets put in a raft too in the movie because the pirates stole their boat. It's really a good movie. You really should go watch it. So, I want you to go visit the website, the one I put up there all the time. I want you to subscribe and like and do all that fun stuff, and go to the link will be in the description. Go to the GoFundMe page. And if you made it this far in the video, if you made it to the end, you've done a good job. So anyway, I'm going to make this one a short video. There's nothing really to talk about. All the problems I talked about in the last video are still going on, and the plan is July 4th to buy a house of my own and move. Unless the GoFundMe page, because I'm going to have to move out of Nevada, not stay in Nevada, because the houses here are just too expensive for me to buy, even with the income I got. And the girls here are stuck up. There isn't anybody to date or mess around with here because they're all stuck up looking for the rich guys, and I'm not one of them, as far as they know. Anyway, take care, be safe, and we'll see you next week, and I'll start the Christmas themes until after Christmas. Anyway, so take care, behave. Where's my remote? There it is. And we'll talk to you next time around.